Last Christmas, we first heard about Lego Star Trek coming in 2025, as well as the Black Pearl remake. This Christmas, it's now leaked from BrickTap, who is a very reliable place for leaks, that Lego K-pop Demon Hunters is going to have a theme. Now, this is not the first time we're seeing Lego K-pop Demon Hunters. There was an official digital collab in Lego Fortnite where we got 3 skins, one for Mira, Zoe, and Rumi. Those were minifigures though, and here's the thing, according to this leak, this theme might just be a mini doll theme. Now, they mention mini dolls, but I always think of the existence that there might be a minifigure set more aimed towards adults. Think of Wicked. We got the main sets for kids that were filled with mini dolls, but then we got 2 adult sets with minifigures. And K-pop Demon Hunters is a license that appeals to all ages, so I could totally see Lego giving us minifigures of these characters for one exclusive adult set. However, I said the same thing with Wednesday. While we did see a minifigure Wednesday variant for Fortnite, the actual physical sets were only stuck to mini dolls. So I gotta cross my fingers. I knew we would get K-pop Demon Hunters Lego sets because, well, this is like the most profitable new franchise of 2025. I mean, that movie exploded and it's everywhere. So hey, that's one prediction in my 2026 predictions video that came true. I mean, hey, there are the Lego Ideas projects too. Maybe that's how we'll get minifigures for this theme? I don't know. But that's not all, because we also got the Lego Pokémon 2026 Summer Wave. Yeah, we don't even know what the 2026 February wave looks like. But here we have a bunch of sets for the Summer Wave. Now, if you remember, the Summer Wave is apparently going to be more aimed towards kids compared to the February sets, which are aimed towards older builders. That was according to some earlier rumors from BrickTap. And here we have the small set being Squirtle's Training Buggy Adventure. Already, right away, I'm like, what? Buggy? Like, I don't really think of cars when I think of Pokemon. I mean, yeah, there's that one truck that was like mythical in the first generation. Now, I'm somebody who plays the older Pokemon games, so if there's like a buggy in the later games, I wouldn't know. But yeah, this might just be kind of a scenario where they're just making up random stuff like they've done for the Super Mario theme, like they've done for Sonic. Charmander's Wild Encounter with Geodude. Okay, you know, we're still sticking to Gen 1, which is my cup of tea. 2 iconic Pokemon. I'm already reminded of like the smaller Mega Bloks battle sets. I just hope these are as affordable as Mega Bloks sets, because we already know those adult sets are going to be very expensive, and I'm hoping these aren't overpriced, because it does seem like a lot of 2026 sets have good prices. Pikachu's training house? Yeah, a Pikachu house. Maybe it'll be based off of like the house of Red in the original games, or any of your player houses in like the later games as well. That one is apparently going to include the Smart Brick. Cubone vs. Gengar's Ghost Challenge. Hey, Cubone isn't a ghost type Pokemon, but I get the Lavender Town connection. And yeah, Gengar is like one of the most classic ghost type Pokemon. That sounds fun. You know, we are getting those battle ideas that we saw with stuff like Mega Bloks. Jolteon vs. Charizard. That's cool. You know, a buildable Charizard is definitely going to sell very well. I'm guessing these are going to be more like minifigure scale than the ones from February that are for older builders, but we'll have to wait and see. Surprisingly, one is Score Bunny Evolution. I don't know if that will also include Score Bunny, or if that will just include Raboot or Cinderace, which Cinderace and Score Bunny are some of the more popular Pokemons from recent generations. So yeah, that's one of the deviations from Gen 1, but there are more. There's a Stadium Bus. I'm not sure what's going on there, like a battle bus literally for Pokemon, with Larvitar and then Krogunk. Okay, some more later generations. Well, Larvitar's Gen 2, but you know what I mean. Eevee Evolution. So I wonder if that's going to be like Score Bunny, where maybe it'll have just Eevee and one evolution, or it could have a bunch of evolutions. I would love all of them in one set. Dojo House in Riolu. Okay, Riolu, classic Gen 4 Pokemon. Mewtwo Lab. That sounds straight from like Mewtwo Strikes Back. I'm very interested to see how that turns out. I am reminded of my trip to Japan in 2020, which one of the Pokemon centers had like a whole Mewtwo laboratory set up. That video blew up on this channel, which this is a Lego channel, but dang, the algorithm scooped that one up. So it's a very popular idea to have Mewtwo in a lab. You know, also follows the lore of the original game. And apparently there's going to be more sets. They say that all sets are smart play sets. So that means they're compatible with the Smart Brick. Think something like the Lego Super Mario theme, but not every set will have that smart brick. The only one they list is that Pikachu's training house. So it's like, okay, the Lego Super Mario theme where one set has Mario, but all the sets are compatible with Mario. And then finally, we have Lego One Piece 2026 sets, which we don't know when those will release. They're sometime next year. And there's going to be a buildable chopper, a Drum Island castle set, and a marine ship. And so the piece counts and price of these will be a 271 piece set for $30, 547 piece set for $60, 576 piece set for $70, 733 piece set for $80, 1038 piece set for $100, 1705 piece set for $170. So like looking at the specific name sets from the footage from the show and everything, I believe this is a marine ship. That will translate to an awesome Lego set. I'm glad we're getting spoiled with just great pirate ships, continuing the trend that we got in 2025. Chopper, look, I think they're adorable in the animated show and the manga, but yeah, the CG version for season 2 is pretty uncanny. I don't really like how it looks. But hey, buildable characters are exploding in other themes. I mean, they're such a popular trend that I can't see Lego doing a bad job with this, especially with the angles and everything there. And then that castle actually looks really cool. If this is a photo from the show, this was like kind of a hard to find image from season 2. I mean, look, we're tackling the world of pirate ships in Lego Pirates with One Piece, but going into the world of castles, this freaking rules. But I mean, you know, season 1 sets already had such a nice variety. I'm just really happy that this is getting a second wave, a second year of sets. I was worried that these sets didn't connect with people. I saw some of them going on sale here and there. But yeah, as somebody who's not a die-hard One Piece fan, I thought Lego did an incredible job with the builds and prices and value of the sets they released for One Piece in 2025, and I can't wait to see that trend continued. We will most likely get a Chopper minifigure in the sets as well, and I cannot wait to see how that character is translated into minifigure form. I'm more excited about that than the buildable version. But yeah, that's a pretty good crop of themes to get info on, and again, that K-pop Demon Hunter ones is unsurprising, but it's going to make a lot of people happy. But then again, a lot of people are going to be ticked off that it's going to be stuck to mini dolls if they commit to that. I still think that we will get a more adult-oriented minifigure set. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Thanks again to BrickTap for all of these leaks. Which is your favorite of these themes leaks? And I'll see you later. Peace out. Bye. Have a very Merry Christmas.